This is for problem 6.3 number 4. We're asked to find the inverse cosine of unit circle values. So looking at number A, we're going to know that this is cosine theta equals negative root 3 over 2. So let's look at our unit circle. Okay, so it's going to be over on this side, and we can see that at 5 pi over 6, it's negative root 3 over 2, because it's the x value. We remember that cosine is the x value. And also at 7 pi over 6. So now we have to remember where the domain is restricted for the inverse cosine function, which is at pi and 0. So we know the angles can be somewhere between 0 and pi. So that makes it easy to figure out that the answer is 5 pi over 6. So the most important part that's tricky is knowing that that domain is restricted. So looking at cosine at B, cosine inverse of root 3 over 2 is also cosine of theta equals root 3 over 2. So we got to go back to the unit circle and look at our x values. Okay. So this you should know off the top of your head. At pi over 6, the cosine value is root 3 over 2, and it's also at 11 pi over 6, but we can ignore that, seeing as it's outside of the domain of the inverse function. So we have our answer for question B. Okay, and for C, it's cosine inverse of negative 1/2 equals 1/2. So on the unit circle, the cosine of theta is 1/2 when theta equals 2 pi over 3 and 4 pi over 3. Once again, we can ignore this value down here in quadrant 3 because it's outside of the domain of the inverse function. So we're going to know that the answer is 2 pi over 3. Alright, so we can enter these answers into WALMAP and make sure we got them right. And submit. And that's question number 4 from 6.3.